Look at this sharp little piece of gear I just brought into the studio. Pretty psyched about it, so I wanted to do a review. This is the ISP Technologies Theta Pro DSP Michael Sweet Signature Series Guitar Preamp Effect Processor Floor Controlled Guitar System. Whew! That's a lot to say, but it packs a punch, trust me. We'll go through and demonstrate this a little bit. It's Mark G from Carrie Ellison, and I'm really excited about this because, like Michael Sweet has always been looking for the perfect tone, I've always been trying to find the perfect tone itself. Now that he's invented this little product, now it's just a simple little plug and play, so it's really, really easy to use. And for the ease of doing this, it gets none simpler than I have this rigged up. There is no amp, there's no plugins, nothing like that. What we're doing here is we're going headphone out into a little portable speaker, just a single portable speaker. That'll be the only source of sound you're going to hear. It's plugged into a Fender Stratocaster with HS3 pickups, so it's single coil pickups. And let's just go through and dial in some tones, see what you think. I heard Michael Sweet has spent a long time trying to find the perfect tone, and I think he actually achieved that. He has 10 of his own presets on here. That obviously is the clean channel. If you're looking to dirty it up and get more of a crunch, a metal type sound, yeah, he's got that in here too. And it'll sustain for days, trust me, completely sustain for days. What I like about it too is they actually put in the ISP decimator. So as soon as you're done playing something, it goes dead silent, so there's none of that string noise, any of that. You can obviously dial out the decimator if you don't really care for that, but I think it just it sounds killer. There's not, especially when you're recording, you don't have to worry about all that crazy sound, that noise, that string noise. It just drives me absolutely crazy. You're trying to get that out of there by putting either painter's tape on there or some form of device to try to cut back on the string noise. Not with the decimator. I will say I'm very, very impressed with the decimator. It's my first go around with the decimator, and I love that. Here's the Sweet Wet and Wide. This is the as you hear, it's got delay on there, also some chorus reverb in there too. That's a really good one for us metal people. One of the things I really did like about this, and one of the things I wanted to test, because I have a lot of these floor models, and when you play a chord and then go to adjust it to a different sound, sometimes it would have a tendency to stop the sound that was already in there, and it would be like that, and then you'd have to start playing again. But not with this one. It carries right on over. Like I said, Michael Sweet has 10 of his own in here. There's actually 100 preset sounds. There's 224 programmable sounds. So you can adjust any of the sounds that Michael Sweet already has in here, or that ISP has in here. It's very simple. You've got your function knob, and then you can change the parameters. So once you dial in whatever you need to adjust it a little bit, you can easily do that. And then resave it. It allows 224 song modes to be saved. So if you're in a cover band and you're looking to do an Eddie Van Halen sound or a Randy Rhoads sound or an AC/DC sound, you can set up 224 songs. So if you need a different sound for every song, I don't know if you're going to need 224 songs in an evening, but hey, I don't know. I'm not in the cover band, so I don't really know. Going to go through some of the things that I found really, really cool out of this system. It's got a detuner in here, so it gives you the sound of drop tuning, which I thought was amazing sounding. That would be a drop D. This thing I thought was really cool, the low octave. Pretty much standard on a lot of the floor models. And one of the ones I thought I'm going to be using pretty soon in the recording phase is the volume swells. This thing is pretty cool. Now, I'm not sure. I got a clip-on microphone. It's a GoPro camera that I'm using with a clip-on microphone, so it may actually pick up the sound of the pick hitting the string beforehand. And I mean, obviously I was manipulating the volume on that, but it's just a really cool sound. There's a lot of real cool sounds in here. This is great for the stage too. It is metal, it's made in the USA, and it's rugged. I mean, obviously you've got your plastic dials up here and over there and back there, but it's a decent size floor model. I've got it inside of a guitar case to give you an idea that it's not as big as you would think it is, and it's certainly not heavy at all, so it's perfect for the people that just want to show up to a gig with an effect processor, plug it into the house PA system, and just turn on and go. It's what I like to do. Or if you're looking to record at home, just plug it right on in. Maybe use a power amp and plug it into your recording software and just go to town, start making some noise, scare the neighbors. Here's an AC/DC tone that I thought was outstanding. So there's band tones, there's also single artist tones, and there's some other things in here as well. You could do the tweed sound, the classic Fender tweed sound, or the boogie. Marshall is in here. They have the British sound. Generally, by and large, I would say it's for hard rock or metal. Obviously, you can manipulate and work on any tone that you would really like to, but straight out of the gate, I would say it's perfect for the people that are playing metal or hard rock. I mean, they've got the Eric Johnson sound in there, and it's just really, it's a great sounding device, and it took me a while to get it because it was on back order at so many places. Ended up getting this one through American Musical Supply, and then Zounds has it, also Sweetwater, but like I said, again, a lot of them were back ordered. I'm turning this down because I had it in a single coil. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put it into a double coil Jackson, just to give you an idea what the humbucker would sound like, as opposed to the single coil. That's the Fender Strat sound. So excuse me here a second while I grab the Jackson and plug that thing in. I didn't want to make too much noise while I did it, but just to give you an idea. Now this I noticed too when I did do this, the drive on the pickups, because they're active electronics obviously in the Jackson, they need to turn down the input, and it's got the input right there, so when you plug in, you can adjust the overall input volume of your instrument. And I think we'll go back up to the heavier sound. Like I said, it's got 100 programmed sounds in there, and they've doubled them over, and you can change those obviously by going in and finding one that you like, the sweet dry or the sweet wet and wide, and then just go ahead and change the parameters on it. But this will be the and that's a Jackson double coil. Seymour Duncan pickups in there, just to give you an idea of the difference between the single coil and the double coil. So what do you get for your purchase? It's $1,340. It's expensive, yeah. I did the payment plan. I did the 3-payment plan option through American Musical, so they're going to bill me 3 different months, and then it'll be all mine paid off. But obviously you get it, and you can play with it. You get the manual, so you know how to use it. Didn't really use the manual much. I found it was a simple little plug and play. You got your warranty card, and then you also get a nice picture of Michael Sweet in action. A little postcard type thing. Strongly recommended, especially if you're recording at home or if you're just like me and you don't really want to bring a lot of amps to where it is that you're playing your gigs. Just put this thing down on the floor, plug it into the PA, and you are ready to go. Again, it's made of metal, so it's durable. The only complaints that I really have I would love a padded case for this, something I could put it in that would, you know, save the plastic if it gets knocked around a little bit. Something that you could slide it in that's padded and you could zip it. The other thing too, for $1,340, could you maybe give me a little thicker cable? Just saying, a heavy duty cable when you go to plug that in. Other than that, very happy with it. Looking forward to recording with it. And I would say if you have the money and you're still trying to find that perfect tone, check it out. Look into it. ISP, no joke there, especially for the metal side of things. I was using line 6 up until now, and it's been replaced with the ISP. So I would say thanks to Buck over at ISP and to Michael Sweet. Nice job, guys. Sounds great. Thanks so much.